team on local television. The combined resources of KCOY 12, Central Coast Local News, and KEYT News Channel 3. Your news starts now.
You are looking live at the Sherpa Fire. Those flames you see off in the distance from El Capitan, they show you this fire is far from out. We are now in our third night.
And those sundowner winds have kicked up a little bit. That is still a worry for firefighters. Fire crews made some good progress on the west flank of the fire. Here's what we know as of tonight. This fire is still at just under 6,000 acres. It's only 20% contained. 1,200 personnel are out there fighting this fire. Tonight they are predicting it may be a week until it is fully contained. Good evening and thanks for being with us. I'm Melissa Mahan.
And I'm CJ Ward. Welcome to this joint edition of News Channel 3 and KCOY 12 Central Coast News. Santa Barbara County issued a local emergency today that allows resources to fight the fire to be freed up more quickly.
Take a look at this map. It gives you an idea of the burned area. Mandatory evacuations do remain in effect at El Capitan Ranch and Canyon, El Capitan State Beach, Refugio Canyon, Venadito Canyon, and Las Flores Canyon. Our live team coverage continues for you tonight. Chief Meteorologist Alan Rose tracking the latest weather conditions, including that wind. Vicky Nguyen spoke with evacuees. But we want to start with Keith Carls, who's live with what it looks like right now. Keith.
Well, Scott, CJ and Melissa, what we can tell you is that these men and women who are fighting this fire have come from all across the state, and they're working 24-hour shifts on the fire lines, trying to build that containment line in very difficult, challenging conditions. As the southern flank of the Sherpa Fire kicks up above El Capitan Ranch, burning closer to Highway 101, fire crews are on the lines trying to protect nearby homes threatened by the flames.
Two ships.
Back at the Sherpa Fire Incident Command Center at Dos Pueblos High School, the next wave of firefighters gets the evening briefing before the start of their shift, and words of thanks and encouragement from local Congresswoman Lois Capps.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting your lives on the line. Those of us who live here depend on you.
There's a massive amount of water, Gatorade, food, and other supplies on hand for the firefighters, with more pallets and truckloads on the way.
And we warn everybody, we try and get everybody hydrated so that they can work the hardest and stay safe.
When it comes to the heat, you're sweating a lot and you're losing a lot of fluid, so we have to keep replenishing our waters.
Firefighters coming down from the fire line say it's tough, dangerous work along steep hillsides, canyons, and ravines filled with decades-old tinder-dry brush.
It's really tough. It's not like anything you've ever done. It's hard physical work, and you want to do your best. You want to help people out the best you can and work hard.
Feeding the small army of firefighters is a big job and requires a fully staffed food operations center, kitchen, and dining tent around the clock.
Actually, working on the fire does take a toll on your body, so you need to keep up on your nutrition and hydration and all that.
Local resident Joan Barnett said she felt compelled to do something to thank the firefighters for their great work.
And I heard there were 1,200. I went, I can't bake 1,200 cookies, but at least I can bake some.
Now, at the briefing that we had earlier tonight at the Incident Command Center at Dos Pueblos High School, we learned that 2 firefighters suffered minor injuries while they were on the fire lines today. And fire commanders are now urging all the firefighters to wash their hands as frequently as possible after a case of strep throat was detected amongst the firefighters at the command center. We're live along Highway 101 covering the Sherpa Fire west of Goleta. Now back to you in the studio.
All right, the big concern tonight.